Hi, I'm Drew, and this is a tutorial for setup of Mad Science, the card game. There are 4 types of cards that we call the 4 decks. There are bodies, horrible experiments, final conflict cards, and the pile of parts. To start, we're going to put the bodies, the horrible experiments, and the final conflict cards aside, and we're going to shuffle the pile of parts. For the first phase of the game, we only need cards. But in phase 2 and phase 3, we're going to need a pad of paper, a pen or a pencil, and we're going to need dice. Actually, for the beginning of the game, we're going to take the die, and each player will roll, and the lowest number goes first. Play will continue clockwise around the table. Player 1 should now take the horrible experiments cards, give them a quick shuffle, and deal 1 card face up. That's our phase 2 battle card. The remaining cards can be placed aside. We're done with that deck. Player 1 should then take the final conflict cards, give them a quick shuffle, and deal 1 card face down. That is the phase 3 card. The remaining deck can be placed to the side. Player 2 should now take the bodies deck, mix those cards quick, and deal 1 body face up to each player. The body card is the card on which you will build your creature. The remaining bodies can be placed aside. Now, player 1, again, will take the pile of parts, the big deck, give them a good shuffle, which is really important. And it's got to be a good shuffle, not a fake shuffle. And the player 1 will deal 5 cards to each player face down. This will be the player's hand. Before we start playing, I want to add one note about phases. One player is going to complete their creature first, and that's okay. The other players will continue building their creatures while the first player to finish enters the battle phase. Eventually, everybody's going to catch up, and that's okay. Just continue playing the appropriate phase until your creature is ready and you're into battle, and it will move on just fine. I think that's it for setup. And stay tuned for the next tutorial, which will be phase 1, building your creature. Thanks.